What's going on YouTube? It's Mike here. Today guys, in this week's episode of Tweak of the Week, I'm going to be reviewing a tweak called MiniPlayer. So how's it going everybody? My name is Mike Cronin from Mike's iOS Help, and on this week's episode of Tweak of the Week, I'm going to be reviewing a relatively new tweak called MiniPlayer. Now this has been available for iOS 7 in Cydia since I would want to say the beginning of the iOS 7 jailbreak, so it's not very new. However, I recently have played around with it and have grew a pretty strong liking for it, so I figured I'd showcase it in this week's episode of Tweak of the Week. So let's check it out. So as you can see here on the bottom of my home screen, I have this little bar, and it's got California Love, which is one of my all-time favorite songs, actually playing, and this works with the music app. And if you don't like the Control Center music controls, then this is what I recommend for sure. Basically, it's a quick access type of music player, and it's just very small and compressed, and you can access it from virtually anywhere. And it also works with the tweak activator, so I could double tap my clock here, and you'll see that it'll appear like that. And it works pretty much in any app. You actually have an option to shut it on or off to work through any app, and you can just access it and start playing your music just like that. Except that's a little bit loud, but that's a little bit better. And it's that simple. So you can drag this around, you can position it anywhere on the home screen that you want. You can also have other options besides play, go back, and pause. You have other options like actually looking in detail, or you can even look in further detail like repeat, share, and shuffle and stuff like that. And there's a little search thing there too, so you could search your music as well. And if I double tap this, you'll see it'll go to a different white theme. Kind of cool. And if I double tap it one more time, it goes to black. I'm just going to shut this off so we don't get any copyright strikes there. And you saw as I paused it, the whole thing actually went away. So that's another feature that you can also enable. So I'll bring it back here and I'll start playing, and then I could just swipe away and go back to whatever I was doing. And the whole time it'll just stand right there. It's actually pretty cool. So it's really that simple. It's a very cool tweak, worth the download for sure if you love listening to music on your iPhone and you want a quick and easy way to access your music. And I'll actually go ahead and show you the settings preference pane that is installed when you actually install MiniPlayer. You could see it right here. You have the actions you could set up with Activator, so you don't have to double tap your clock like I'm doing. There are a lot more actions that you could do, of course, with Activator. You could choose which apps you want the actual MiniPlayer hidden in or not hidden in, and you can hide it in all apps, hide during pause, hide on lock screen, use the dark theme, and stuff like that. So it's a very cool tweak. Like I said, definitely worth the download in Cydia if you haven't grabbed it already. Like I said, it's not a very new tweak at all, so I'm assuming the majority of you have already tested this out or tried it out. But if you haven't already, go ahead and grab it. It's worth it. So there you go guys, that is the MiniPlayer tweak for iOS from Cydia on this week's episode of Tweak of the Week. If you guys like this week's episode, please leave some comments below on your thoughts. Of course, give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button below. And I'll see you guys in next week's episode of Tweak of the Week.